If I picked hacking, I could have hacked into here. Probably should have picked hacking. You know, like some payoff from the get-go. Hmm. Knew it. The hell? Reload it. Not sure if it's the type of game that causes you to lose. You know, say if the gun's not fully empty, you lose stuff. I know Stalker does that. Okay, why can I open it from the outside? It was marked as occupied. It's just... I know it seems dodgy that I can open it from the outside. Like, sure, there's utility in an emergency, but... in a privacy, man. I have no idea where the one that I saw there scampered off to. He hit into a thing and disappeared. Didn't transform. Did it manage to make its way in here? Like, I don't like leaving with it alive. You know? Feel like it'll bite me in the ass. I saw it alerted for a short time, but not anymore. Alternative ways in. Alright. Guess there's none for it but to just move on. it's bugging me that I can't kill that enemy. It's downright pissing me off. Oh. Mysterious contact named January is guiding you to the main lobby of this facility. Forgot all about my medication. Remember, kids, though I hope no kids actually watching, always take your medication responsibly. And as you're prescribed. Is it proscribed or prescribed? Proscribed? Because there's prescription. You get a prescription off your doctor, or is it proscription? I think it's prescription. One's a list of medicine, the other is a hit list. There is an important difference. Now I was hoping we'll be entered right into a cutscene so I could just mute myself and take this. So, one sec. I'm getting better taking these. Used to be a little dodgy in the past. But, no, not so much anymore. Actually, just remember I was saying about, people, you see people, remember the Luddites thing I brought up before. I remember seeing, they're doing SFW was doing a review of a Star Trek episode where these people left behind technology, but they still have clothes, they still have a house, they have farming equipment. No, if you're leaving behind technology, you leave behind it all. Not even going to leave them have fire, given how smug those bastards were. No, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
You are not winning any beauty pageants. I did the world a favor. Fuck off! Okay, that's obnoxious. Alright, never mind. Getting slight healing out of that. I'm not paying for that.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
The house one zone for you to explore. From the lobby, you can reach other parts of the station via bulkhead doors and lifts. You can return to the lobby in other areas discovered as often as you like to complete optional objectives. Office with a view of hell! Is here a little safe hub? Well, it wasn't safe for these people. Kind of like the lobby in that one game I was playing. Sci-fi horror. People were made into zombies. I don't remember what it's called, and I haven't uploaded it for you yet either.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to message.
Sup, you son of a bitch! Thankfully, there's only the one. Part of the science equipment, the psychoscope. Huh. Really? Yeah. The first one I told was actually
2030.
stored in the mount.
2025, 1980, 1963, 1963, 1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency systems of what will one day become Talos 1. 1964. After the attempted assassination of Kennedy and Khrushchev's departure, the U.S. pays for the rights to use Kletka as a testing facility. This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural modification.
So in this one iteration, Kennedy doesn't die. And he also avoids grievous public embarrassment to the point, and which prevents him, which means he doesn't go back in time and snipe himself. Good to know.
1980 to 1994. Geopolitical developments
Doesn't say that here.
result in
You
temporary
lie.
hold on Project Axiom. After the unfortunate Pobeg incident, in which 2 research scientists lose their lives, the Kletka facility is decommissioned and cleaned. 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established. TranStar purchases and privatizes the Kletka facility with a focus on safety and state-of-the-art upgrades. 2030. Talos 1 becomes fully operational, representing a monument of private space industry. The first neuromod is released, allowing for dramatic enhancement to the human mind and body.
How about thee? Expect me to do that like throughout the entire game. Memory of JFK from 1917 to 2031. He was a long-lived motherfucker. Wait. Yeah, that puts him over 100 years. Sweet Jiminy Cricket. I wish I could live as long as Alt Kennedy. Ah, that's a nice little detail.
Good morning, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Survivor's account of the evacuation. Day 1. Day 1. I dropped off my dog at the groomer. Her name was Elsa. It means joy. I said goodbye and walked a few blocks to get some cafe bots near the park. Some jets flew over very low and the sound was so deafening it made me jump. Didn't know where they were coming from. They were bristling with bombs and rockets. Everyone was looking up and the sound of the jets was echoing off the buildings, but we could not see them anymore. The sky was clear and I could see pink smoke rising from the direction of the stadium. Then sirens started. I'd not heard them since my childhood. Some people had stood confused, but my instinct told me to run. Run away from the stadium, run away from Elsa. Some people were running with me, but we didn't know where to go. So policemen directing people into a basement restaurant. I think it was an old bomb shelter. Looked up at the sky again and saw an airliner. It's not military, I'm certain. I think it was going to the airport. While I watched, it turned into glitter without a sound and was gone. A man near me began to curse. I fell down and hit my head on the street. Well done. Truly the brightest mind of a generation. Whoa! Stop! Okay, have fun with that. Apparently if you use too many mods of a certain type, the security will think you're an alien. You have human mods and alien mods. And if you use too many alien mods, the security will think you're an alien. Tomato jerky? Really? Cures fear. You just get fucking pissed, mate. Come on. Okay, so much for that safe hub idea. Whoa! Shotgun shells. Ooh, me like. Better be a nice shotgun. I'm gonna peel. How's that? I can. We saw a letter from thing from her to the other guy. Shh, someone's coming, dude. Actually, more I'm thinking about it, I remember someone talking about this game. They quite enjoyed it once upon a time. Well, when it came out, I remember them talking about it, and they rather enjoyed it. Apparently, once upon a time, it was an old post by now, especially by the time this comes out. Whoa! Well done with Mr. Turret. Wait, you're wide enough to carry? Huh? Alright. I'll just bring Senor Turret around. He can handle my shit for me.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online. Scanning target, no type of material detected.
Hint, motherfucking hint.
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Got a little bit of physics to it. Though these aren't as permanent as I'd like. I actually do greatly dislike that. Okay, I call bollocks to that. Truly in space, they really do have to. um. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is like a horrific scene. Someone dead. All I see is black jizz. Just, you know, it's space time. Where people are all in space now and shit. They got to crank the sex scenes up a bit. Now come as black. Yeah, can't be sticking for that white stuff anymore. Not hostile. Ironically, there's probably one right behind it. Oh.
Debug build version 0.7.6. Verbose on.
Good boy. Sunburst banana. What's up?
code to your office is 0451.
Oh, thank you. Miss Goodwin, I'm going to need more support. Volunteers are agitated more than usual. This morning, 11 tried to bash my head in if I didn't leave him out to stretch his legs. When you get up here, 9149, not the old number on file. Pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it. Yeah. Miss Goodwin, to follow up on previous requests, I was wondering if there was any updates on Gustav Wettender's visit. Is it still taking place, and if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary, a chance to meet him for the neuromapping procedure, if possible? Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous requests. We'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule is tight and may not allow for face-to-face. I'll let you know when I have more details. Sincerely, Bianca, House One Volunteer and Guest Liaison. Okay, thank you. RERE, listener's visit. Yeah, Igwe showed up quite impolite. He shook Ledner's hand like he was afraid of breaking him, asked him to sign an album he'd bought. Ledner seemed flattered, so that was a plus. Tried to make him comfortable. His condition hasn't stopped him from craving a cigarette. Fingers were twitching. Too bad, such a talent. No wonder he wanted to get scanned.